Hello, this is Josh Spicer from GameWisdom.com. Hope you enjoy this video. Hey there everybody, welcome to a first look at the game Might Magic Showdown. This is a early access, looks like they're trying to go for something similar to, I think, Clash Royale or Minion Masters, but in the Might and Magic universe. Please keep in mind that this is currently in early access and what you see may not represent the current version of the game. Also, for those of you who aren't fans of Uplay, I'm afraid it is required to run this game. What they've done is basically embrace the miniature market in terms of design and, as you can see, presentation. And we're going to take a look at it tonight. If you guys want to see more play of it here on the channel, please let me know. Alright, 1 second. So how it works is you collect miniatures, and then you are free to paint them as you see fit, and they'll be used for battles and the game's campaign mode. Right now, at the start, I've only unlocked, I think, 2 miniatures here, but I think there's a total of, I want to say, 20 right now. They come in either creature or heroes. Creatures are controlled by tactics you set up, while heroes you will control more directly during play. So the game also comes with a very in-depth paint option. So how it works is I'm going to actually, if I can figure out how to remove it, or we can just paint over. I painted this guy here. You can put anything you want. So how it works is you are free to paint in different ways. You can either do it by sections, or by basically painting whatever you want on them, like so. And then this is how the character will actually look when we get into the game. So there's also just regular skins. No, you don't need to say that. So here's how he's supposed to look. And here's my little style here that I came up with. And as you paint and add new stuff, let me see, I can quickly go like that. And if I wanted to, we can just do a regular paint here. I can see this somehow has like stylus support. It'd be a whole lot of fun for people. Because unfortunately we run into a problem like that, especially if you don't have steady hands. Where was the undo? There we go. And then there are different kinds of paint, as you can see over here, with more that gets unlocked, I assume, through play. And I'm not sure what their monetization model is going to be. And then you can add different kinds of effects, such as a wash. So if I do this. And then there is a dry brush for highlighting. I think we'll go back. Alright. Probably not the most impressive looking guy. I love the glow on that yellow sword of his. And then there's apparently other kinds of paint here. Oh, I guess this just puts it all together. And then when we leave, changes are saved. And might as well paint our second guy too. So this guy is a healer support, so these skills he will do passively. And how it works is you set up the conditions. So he will target the ally with the least health. And if health is below 90. And then when that happens, it will do these commands. And then we have commands here that I can add on. So as we add skills, it takes up these points, and when it fills up, we won't be able to do anything else. And this stuff I have not even gotten to in the game yet, which I assume will be another major component. So we come back over here. The figurine detail looks pretty nice. Again, they really embrace this kind of aesthetic. I am a sucker for games that go with a unique aesthetic and then just run with it. Oop. So again, we can do, and you can basically be as in-depth as you want with it. So let's see. It'd be a little tricky sometimes getting the part that you want. So we'll have red there, some blue leather. Maybe. Ooh. That looks good. I assume once we get more I can't even pronounce that right now, my mouth is too dry, color, we'll be able to mess around with that. So let's say green. This was about what I would probably do in real life in terms of my skill. And then of course we need to add some layering. And then a dry brush. Let's go with something. Oh, I get it. The more we add, the more we'll just sort of add on there. Alright. Again, I will make no attempt to pretend that I am an artist here. But let's get into the campaign. There is PvP options, which I believe is going to be the main thing you're going to play in this game once you've gone through the basic, advanced, and expert campaigns. And again, everything is done in that same style of the figurines. So we'll see what we can do here. Set him up. And set our little friend up as well. And also you have different dioramas you can use. There, do that. And here we go. You left click on a unit to control. Uh-oh, he's in trouble. And then you'll hit the commands down below. One complaint is that you have to manually keep going back to the default command when there are no other skills being used. Someone told me we better kill this guy. Come on. No. And I'm surprised that right-clicking doesn't do anything. I think we lost this one. I guess the defenders can't heal themselves. Yep. Wonder if we get experience. hopefully he will be able to do this. Hey. Big damage. Alright, so he is able to heal himself from what I'm seeing. It may be hard to tell, but I am debuffing the shade. There's a little icon right there, you can make it out. Oh, come on. And you really don't have any other controls in the game, which again leads to that very streamlined or somewhat simplistic take on this kind of combat. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do it. I think the fact that he missed the first debuff is what cost us. And we're kind of stuck until we can get through this. I mean, he's healing himself, but the guy's just doing too much damage. And now I can't manually control him. Just deal with him, this becomes a lot easier. I think we got it this time. There we go. He should be able to keep my guy alive. Do it. Again, I think it would be better to have just a default to your basic attack. What are you doing, buddy? Once we've dealt with him, he should not be able to eat through my health, I hope. Come on. Of course we can like zoom in and out, rotate. Yeah, we got this one. And that's kind of like what you're seeing here is pretty much what we're going to get until we start getting more figurines, and ideally more of the systems become unlocked. This game is definitely more about like the preparation side at the moment than it is about the actual gameplay. Alright, there's my guy. There's my Abomination 2 miniature painting too. Alright. Target, and then there's these synergy bonuses. You've earned your first rune. And we got a title. And new paint. Fancy. Alright, let's go to the rune lesson. So it's just one big guy. Click rune. They boost the statistics. Equip your heroes with runes. I assume we can only equip like one rune per, I guess, category? And again, they're really setting up the game to be all about like coming up with like the best party combinations, the best synergy, stuff like that. So that will be set up there. One time I'm just going to Alt-Tab out, I hope. So I want to double check our time. Yeah. So that's in. Oh, I think we have another skill I can do. Fire charge. Put that right here. Because of that cooldown. Alright, let's get to it. And if you're looking for more of the classic Might Magic gameplay, unfortunately, as you can tell, you're not going to be finding it here. Hey. Oop. Trying to get the field right. Force him down for... Do it. Alright, oh, looks like we have a new figurine. Tanks or creatures absorb a lot of damage. Alright, so now it looks like we can field 3. Yeah. Again, we will not be controlling the creatures directly. You can see my money up in the upper right. And I'll keep the classic paint for right now, just so we don't spend more time in this painting. I want to try and show as much of the campaign off as I can. So you'll go here. And again, we can set up these kinds of commands. Get ground. One second. Why do I have Steam chat with this? I'm getting messaged by friends while I'm doing stuff. It's always great when people contact you while you're trying to do recording. There we go. Huh. This is one of the weird things. I can go into Steam even though I uploaded the game or I started the game through Uplay. It's one of like those the mixed kind of games here. Alright, but let's get back to the challenge at hand. Sorry for the brief interruption. Alright, so let's bring our crew and see if they survive. I would like... It's kind of hard to tell like how this game's going to be. Alright, so you can see that. these guys first. Hey, don't try and escape. I mean, it's good that it looks like you're only going to get like one hero to control. Get the mouse right. But it does kind of limit the complexities that we can see in the game. Help me. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think we lost. Can I retreat? Okay, there we go. And I think that's my kind of main concern, is just how much of this is going to be about playing the game and how much of this is going to be just about watching things. Again, you can see this enemy's doing the most damage. Why is he not taunting these guys? I assume it means I have to set up better commands. But the game really didn't explain that. And it's looking like tactics are going to be a very big deal. And again, I can't control these guys directly, but let's fast forward. Maybe that will help out. Yeah, we're not doing that. What if I can set up a better tactic? Well, got an achievement. And because you can't, I don't think you can change tactics in the battle, so you're kind of left there. Let me see. The enemy, I am targeting the enemy who's doing the most damage. The enemy who's the furthest. Again, I can set the commands up as so. Taunt, flee, and then do the attack. So if he's doing the most damage, then why am I still not able, like, I can't really set up a second, like an if-then. Like, I could really use a tactic saying, like, if my guy or my hero is taking a lot of damage, target that character. But I assume that may be too specific. Like, they don't want commands that are so specific that it basically renders it moot. Alright. Because this guy is just... It's the mages that are just wiping me out. And you kill one of these guys, it becomes a lot easier. Maybe I can boost that. Come on. Now why was that so much easier? Come on, finish him. And you can just fast forward through the rest, I hope. Heal. Now that's how it's supposed to work. Powers up and fires missiles there. Alright, yeah. He has a new skill. As you can see, there's a limit on the number of skills you can actually have on at the same time. And we'll unlock more as we complete these events. And it looks like, at least for right now, they're really setting this up as you're going to do the campaigns for all the unlocks, and then you're going to go into PvP for the main meat of the gameplay. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's do a defense. Deal with him, and then we can usually just focus the other one down. Burn him. Looks like it's just going to be a straight up numbers fight here. And there. See if I can. There we go. Move the camera around. And I think we got this, so I'll speed things up. Now you can see there's definitely going to be some interesting play with how move determines about dodging and avoiding hits. Again, miniature scale. So that's officially the end of the basic campaign. Got another miniature. And we've unlocked officially PvP mode. New pose. Alright, so that takes care of that. And now we've got these. So we go to the miniature shop. If I wanted to, we could unlock the Free City Mage. So this is more about AoE and doing just glass cannon damage, while the other one, the Inquisitor, was about healing. And again, they're really playing up, you're assembling your own little team of characters. So what did we just get? Oh, so we can do different poses here. There are their stats, and I guess the other thing they're really going to set this game up for, if it does well, for post-release support, because as long as they keep putting out miniatures, they can easily extend the life of the game. So let's see what this combo system's all about. Modify your creature's tactics with the tactics editor. Okay. You've unlocked. Acquire this creature. Huh? I guess we're required to get it for the purpose. Alright. So now I guess we're learning about the tactics. Each creature has a default sequence. When all above conditions are invalid or when they're in cooldown. That cannot be changed or edited. Conditions of sequence 1 are valid and doesn't have any ability. They will perform the 2 abilities in sequence. Okay. Lightning Bolt deals 10% more damage in the second slot. Really? You do not put several times. Assign... Okay. Assign Lightning Bolt at the end of the sequence to deal 4% more damage and avoid the ability's cooldown. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Lightning Shot launches Flash, dealing 40 air damage. Lifting Winds, before dashing away, the caster triggers an explosion, stunning. Lightning Bolt. Launches a bolt of lightning at the enemy, dealing 300 AR, plus 10% damage per combo point. So that is a cooldown of 2 seconds, 8.5 seconds, and then 12 seconds. And you can see how they just keep on the delay there. So, Lightning Shot the first one. How do I extend this? I guess we're going to learn this the old-fashioned way. So that's plus 20%. And then when that fails, it goes back down here. If an ability has a cooldown of less than 2 seconds by the time it's reached, the sequence will be valid. Alright, well, let's give it a try. I wonder if I can add... I am targeting the enemy who is closest, and I will tell him to use the stun attack because it has an 8.5 cooldown. And then we'll go into that and then that. Well, let's see if this works. So let's watch. So it should be in that sequence. 1, 2. And we'll complete the sequence before it goes back up to the top command. And then here comes the big mama. What's that? Oh, I get it. It's unlock them all for purchase. Like, we're not going to unlock any more from playing the game. This is just our way of basically letting me have free reign to do what I want. I wonder if we're going to see, like, pay to win or monetization with buying more of these credits. Or they're only going to make it available through playing the game and winning matches. And then we want to unlock more stuff. Complete fire curse, complete fire shield. Ooh. Some of those can target all enemies creatures in play. The enemy creature will summon allies, using an ability of multiple targets to defeat it. And then this will unlock a new skill. Chain Lightning. 10% plus air damage per combo point. So again, it's one that wants to be used at the end. Alright, so we have our 3 again. And they're just giving us a pop-up saying, hey, you can buy more stuff now. And I got his skill. Alright, let's see if we can take on this big guy. So when he summons, that's my cue to play my AoE skill. Go. So this is somewhat like CCG-esque in how certain skills will just combo or flat out counter other ones. Oh, he's immune to taunts, apparently. I wish it would have told me that sooner. Alright, finish him. I think we still got this. As long as we kill him before he breeds again. There we go. Not the best looking win, but a win nonetheless. I'm afraid to go online because I'm sure people will laugh at my horrible painting job. Alright, so we got more awards over there. Let me check our time. We're at 41 minutes in. We're not going to be going through this entire campaign in one video at this rate. Both creature heroes can use shield abilities. Defeat the Earth Shapers. First, remove their shield ability from play. Oh, look, we can actually field 4. Go team. So it causes the target and nearby enemies. Well, this is just a straight up blast there. I am targeting the enemy. Again, the conditionals are okay, but it feels like I'm still being kind of limited in what I want to use in terms of setting things up. This is plus 10 air damage per combo point, so that's still good. Like, I would like a command that says when he is attacked, do this, basically. So the enemy's the best support. I'm going to try and freeze him. Just try and block him out. And then once that is finished, I might as well set up one more. And the enemy with the most health. And then we'll just go crazy like that. And we'll see if that does the trick. Alright, my miniatures, go. So I guess we're going to be dealing with these guys. Alright, so the shield should be going up. Ooh. Care of you. Right, so he's now doing that command. I think that worked. Wonder we'll get other poses for those guys. Cause the target to bleed and deals 20 might damage per second if the caster is below 50% health. Attack inflicts an additional. The enemies will summon you to create diversion. Use a tank creature to draw the enemies away from you while you attack. Yep. So I'll place this like right at the end. Or actually we can do this. Hit, hit, and then finish it off there. Alright team, let's do this. Alright, Mermaid's gonna have to go. care of her. And I'm pretty sure we got this. Hey. Let's speed this up a little bit. The fact that we need to speed things up, I think is somewhat telling of the gameplay. I mean, I like it, but I'm not sure how viable this is going to be for what they're looking for in terms of content in the future. From what I read on their page, they're expecting about 2 months in early access. Alright. We did that. Let me check time. Yeah, we're about 50 minutes in. Let's see if we can complete Stimuli and Ice and Fire, and then we'll probably call it there. Stimuli determines which enemy or creatures will target when... Excellent. Tactic. Okay. Each miniature reacts to the conditions you've defined for them. Condition is created by a set of stimulus. Click the sequence 1 conditions. Click the plus. Okay, you will learn all your major target support enemies. Who is a support? Okay. So if I do this... Okay. So I'm just trying to see how this works. As long as this sequence 1 has no abilities and cooldown on their support enemies alive, your free will target the support enemy with the lowest health. So enemy and who is a creature and who is a support. Only tells me I should just set that as support. I want to see something here. There we go. Yes, who's a support? Alright, so the enemy who is the best support. I guess you're just going to go for pure damage and try to knock him out. I get it. So there's a limit, so you can only set up tactics on creatures based on the number of these points. I don't know how I like that system. It just seems like an arbitrary way of limiting what you can tell characters to do. Alright, well in that case, we'll delete that. It up there. Alright. See if this works. 1 on 4 does not seem all that fair. Alright, so they're not even going to attack. Okay. A win is a win. Got more paint. Alright, let's see if we can do ice and fire, and then we'll wrap it up. The water elements we can buy magic damage, while the fire is we can buy might. Try to have short sequences. Alright, so he's weak against might, the other one's weak against magic. Can't be this easy, right? It can't be. Alright, so in that case, since this guy's all about fire, we just want to keep hitting it. This should be fun. Nope. Fire. Oh no. Ooh, that was close. Got it. Not bad. And our reward is a new skill. You can see progression is kept, again, very basic. Completing these will unlock all the skills we need, and then we just go straight for PvP. What does this do? You can trap your heroes in the jail of hell. Nice. And we unlock Righteous Might. So just for the heck of it, so here are the PvP options right now: 3-on-3, 4-on-4, and we have a leaderboard here, and lastly progress. Get new dioramas. So win PvP will unlock new titles. Win the campaign, it's going to mostly unlock new abilities. And looks like we have special challenges. Pass this fight without losing your hero. Pass protect creatures fight in 55 seconds or less. I assume we'll have to come back with higher quality skills and such. But let's wrap it up here. So that's going to do it for Might and Magic Showdown for this play. If you want to see more, please let me know. Like I said, you can currently buy the game on Steam. It is in early access and will require Uplay. If you want to see more of the game, please let me know as well. I don't know if I'll do too much of it while it's in early access, but we shall see. Overall, I like the game, but it feels like it's stuck in that weird position between being a little too limited in terms of what you can do in terms with your miniatures, and being a little too cumbersome with all the tactics and setting things up on that front. But we'll see how things progress through early access. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you all next time with more great content here and on Game Wisdom, where we examine the art and science of games. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and of course share with your friends. It always helps out. For daily posts on all manner of game design and industry topics, check out game-wisdom.com. To support the site and everything that I do, be sure to check out the Patreon campaign. If we can hit goals, it will mean more content for everyone to enjoy, and I'll be able to support myself and my household. If you want to follow me, you can find me on Twitter at GWBicer for updates throughout the day and random thoughts from me. And lastly, you can find me on Twitch right over there at GWBicer for daily streams most nights around 10 Eastern. Thanks again for watching the video, and be sure to check out more great content coming to the Game Wisdom channel real soon.